All right, so with opportunity cost, simply put down that it is a choice, it should say, of the value of the best alternative given up. And I'll make that more simpler in a second, so, but just jot that down. Opportunity cost. Simply means that it is the choice of the value of the best alternative given up.
That's right, the example.
I'm going to give you a few of them. We're going to shorten them. So let's make this simple. Opportunity cost is what is given up in order to do something else. You guys understand that? So let's say today after school you have a math test or something coming up tomorrow, and you really need to study for this math test. But your friend has invited you to go to the mall or to the movies or whatever it is you guys do to hang out. All right? Now, if you choose to go to the mall with your buddies, what are you giving up in order to do that?
The time and effort.
You're giving your time and effort to study for the math test to be successful with it. So, and that's vice versa. Let's say I decide to study for the math test. What am I giving up in order to do that?
The time to go.
A time to hang out with your friends. So, some of the examples that I give you, and I literally use the test one in order to get a good grade. The opportunity cost is the movie or enjoyment of seeing it. The second one says a player attends baseball training to be a better player instead of taking a vacation. The opportunity cost would be the vacation. This is exactly what we're talking about with the free lunch. It's what is given up in order to do something else. Does everybody understand that? Is everybody with me there? So you don't need to write either one of those down if that makes sense. All right? It's what is given up in order to do something else. Now, the rest of these, I think we went through. The next three slides here, all this talking about with scarcity is how businesses, the government, and consumers have to make choices in order to keep their business or production alive. And we've already talked about that a little bit, okay? And then with trade-offs, we're going to talk a little bit about it in the next section. So, the only other thing that I would like for you to write down underneath opportunity cost is what I have right here where it says all choices have opportunity cost. And I would put a big star beside of that. Every choice we make has an opportunity cost associated with it. All right, so all choices have opportunity cost. And that will be that way forever and ever. You will always have to give up something in order to do something else. You may not think of it as having to give up something, but you always have to, okay? And then the trade-off aspect is kind of like opportunity cost, where it says the expected value of one opportunity against the expected value of the other. What that is saying is this: if you have to make two choices based on monetary demands like money, you're probably going to choose the choice. You're going to choose the situation that grants you the most money and give up the other one. You understand what I mean? Just like a profession or something like that. Okay? But other than that, that's really it when it comes to opportunity cost. So do any of you have any questions when it comes to that or scarcity? Are we good there? All right. Now, when exercise 2.1 in your notes, y'all go ahead and open that up in the Google Classroom, would you? And I'll try to pull it up here on the board.
That's PA.
All right, so the idea was to have to read basically each one of these parts and then answer each question, right?